Holy buckets. Yeah. All that runoff that used to come, you know, down the hillside. You gotta be kidding me. A lot of it'll be mitigated. This is a tipping hazard, and as you're gonna see here, the tractor don't even want to go uphill. I gotta switch over. Here's a little different angle from halfway up the hill. I know Dust Devil from Texas down there, he mentioned that when we were clearing this, you just couldn't tell the hillside. And now it's still hard to, but obviously now you know that's level. You know the house is level, and look how quick it drops off here. But finally we could see the retaining wall. Wow, taking that tree out really opened up the view. All right, it's a little bit wet yet, but now it's time to tackle this entire hillside from here all the way down below the retaining wall. We are about to work some magic on this whole hillside. Everything that you could see here, everything is going to be all regraded and planted nicely. And all that runoff that used to come, you know, down the hillside. Holy buckets. Yeah, it's overflowing. Oh, it went over the dam. A lot of it'll be mitigated. You gotta be kidding me. Son of a gun, it's over the dam. Holy cows. A lot of it'll be mitigated. There might still be some that comes over the top, but it ain't gonna be anything like it used to be. Most of it is gonna be hitting these pipes. I'll get a better camera here. Jiminy Crisco. Gotta remember, them gutters are gonna capture a lot of that water that was coming right down here as well as the hillside. So it's time to break out the tractor and go to work on this thing. All right, this is a tricky part right here because the way this ditch lays, and obviously I can't raise the house 4 inches, which would be nice. So I gotta pitch it this way. This was that really wet spot in here, so I got to pitch it from right down to left, but also from here I have to be pitching downhill that whole run, so that water that does come down this hill doesn't get onto the porch and it keeps going down that way. Run it a few more times and then laser it again. This corner right here is the toughest part of this entire project. Getting this corner right, fixed the right way. So I'm going to fire up the laser again and see it. Boy, it looks pretty flat, but we'll see. So from us down to the tractor is pitched pretty well, but from the house to where I'm standing, it maybe only has about a 2-inch pitch, but I think it will suffice, so let's move on. So it's very deceiving. This is steep here. This is a tipping hazard, and as you're going to see here, the tractor don't even want to go uphill. I got to switch over to low gear. really steep drop off right there. I mean, really steep. I rolled the tractor right over it. I hit that in. I'm going to try and push it back. Alright, here's a midstream look. I'm just doing a couple more final drags and then I'm going to plant it. Made a lot of good progress. Opens up this kind of side yard nicely with a few of them trees gone and everything going to be planted here. There's one more tree root in there I had to pull out. I'm going to regrade this one more time down here and then get it all planted. Well, it's good progress. All right, I think I'm wrapping it up today. I got this all planted. I got straw. We had 2 bales left over. So I got straw on this side and what's left on this side. I was going to do gravel out past all the way to this ditch, but I think I'm going to wait until we get rain and just see. This is my only really questionable area. I don't know how it's going to act right in here by the house. I don't know how much is going to overflow that ditch, and even if it does overflow that ditch, it finds a way on top. I don't know if it's going to creep back into that porch or not. I mean, it's virtually flat, but it is still pitched downhill, and it's pitched away like not much, but from there to that rock, it is down like 2 inches. So we'll see. So for now, I'll stick with gravel on the footprint of the house and go from there. All right, here's an after look after a rain. We didn't get a gully washer or anything, but got maybe a 1/2 inch, and I don't see any runoff here above the ground, so most of it soaked in up here down to the drain pipe. Obviously on a gully washer we'll see, but if you remember, this was where all that water was just pooling here. So this gutter and the regrading is gonna mitigate almost all of that.